Hi Aquarius, it's Sloan Rhodes here with your Life Purpose, Career and Money reading for April 2020. How are you, Aquarius? Thank you for being patient with me. I am a little late with these. I do have the spiritual guidance for the month up though for each sign, so you're welcome to watch those or listen to them. They're all available in audio format, so the links are below for that, so you can listen to them as well as watch them. Okay, so today I'm drawing one card from the Esther and Jerry Hicks deck, Law of Attraction, Money in the Law of Attraction, and then one card from the Life Purpose deck by Doreen Virtue, and then 3 cards from the Wild Unknown Tarot, and then 1 card from the Money Tarot by Eugene Vinitsky. Aquarius, beautiful earth sign, or air sign, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right. I also have some meditation recordings out if you would like to listen to those or watch those or hear on YouTube and the audio podcast. All right, so the text of this card: what if everything was always working out for me? What if that was my perspective, Aquarius? What if that was your go-to? You know, things are always working out for me. What if the bottom line truth is that things are always working out for me? How would that change your perspective? How would that ease your anxiety? And then under the deck we have, I can't tell stories of shortage and experience abundance. Watch what stories you're telling yourself. Are you telling yourself a story that I never get ahead, things never work out? Or are you telling yourself a story where it's like, oh, can I reimagine my life with the understanding or the imagining that what if everything was always working out for my best and highest good always? I didn't need to worry about it. Whew, what a relief, you know? What if everything was always working out for me? Aquarius. Oh, yeah. Now we do have the I can't tell stories. So it may be for some of you that you are writing or some kind of storyteller, or it's something you've been wanting to do, and in the month of April you are being encouraged to do so. I do see here like she or he has a telescope there, and I feel like, you know, you are kind of you're looking for something. You're redirecting your gaze. You have your eyes on the prize, even if you don't know exactly what that means. But you're seeking something. It's one of those things where you're looking for it, but sometimes you aren't looking. You're so focused on the thing that you think you want that you're missing all the beauty. Like here we see this individual focus here, but look, they're missing this gorgeous sunset, you know? So recognize where you have a tendency once in a while to get tunnel vision, maybe in the month of April, and widen your perspective, widen your gaze. You know, one thing happens, things never work out for me. But if you look at the totality of your life and you say, well, what if, for the most part, everything is always working out for me? That's pretty amazing. That feels better, right? It's gentler to the heart. All right, let's get a card from the Life Purpose deck in terms of where you're meant to focus your attention, Aquarius, for the month of April 2020. Aquarius, beautiful. Air sign. And a fun little trick is to insert the word yet if you find yourself saying things that are, you know, slightly where you feel kind of a sense of victimhood or negativity, like, things are never working out for me, or things haven't worked out for me, and you can always just say yet, you know, and that allows a little bit of opening. I can't find a job yet. Career change and let go. Walk away from the situation in order to resolve it is under the deck. Okay? And career change. So there's definitely a shift here. Like I said, you're looking for something. And career change. You're embarking upon a career change that brings you the joy and abundance you desire and deserve. So it looks like during the month of April, there is a shift. There is a change going on. It may predate April and it may go into May. It's a shift that's occurring. And it starts with an internal shift, where you shift away from what isn't working, what isn't resonating with you anymore, and you're shifting more into the feeling and the desire of what does feel good, what you are wanting. But you have to get clear with yourself. You know, what do I want? And start, not so much like I want this kind of job and this kind of field, that's helpful, but what does it feel like in that job? Why do you want that job? Well, I like to be of service, or I like to be appreciated, or I like to be in the spotlight, or I like to be behind the scenes. I like that feeling of security from the anonymity, but knowing that I'm very important to the team, or, you know, however it works for you, Aquarius. It's your game to play here. And here we are, searching. A new way, though, where you recognize more and more that things are working out for you. What if everything was always working out for you, even during this time of change, even as you're letting go of the old ways? Walk away from the situation in order to resolve it. I can't tell stories of shortage and experience abundance. Those are both under the deck for you, Aquarius. If you stay in the situation, if you stay in the lack mentality, the scarcity mindset, it's very difficult to manifest something abundant, something that feels better. Very difficult to manifest proactive solutions. Solutions that feel in flow with where you wanted to go. You're doing beautiful work around this. Just do your best to relax into it. Widen your gaze a little bit too. Make sure you don't get too hyper-focused on one particular thing as being the thing that's going to bring you whatever it is you think you're desiring. Okay, so I can get 3 cards from the Wild Unknown Tarot, and then 1 card from the Money deck by Eugene Vinitsky, taking a peek at your money, Aquarius. There's a sense of wholeness here that you're being asked to allow with this, right? Not just the one thing. So many things, that abundance all around you. 360 degrees of wonderful things occurring if you would just allow yourself to give attention to them. Right? Even the lighthouse, 360 degrees, career change. Not just one area, all areas. So I kind of feel like there's many areas of your life that are shifting and changing right now, not just your career. This doesn't mean to say that you are a negative person at all. It's just for the month of April, you're being asked and encouraged to continue to focus on things that are working, things that do feel good. So when you do make shifts into career or whatever else is changing in your life, you're feeling more excited about it as opposed to feeling fear or anxiety. The Sun reversed, the 5 of Swords, and the Ace of Cups, beautiful. And then we have the 7 of Swords in reverse under the deck. So it may be with this card that there's something that has been returned to you in the past, or throughout the month of April, something does get returned to you, or you find out something that you weren't aware of before. That's okay. But we have this, okay, I'll show you the cards, Aquarius. So we have the Sun in reverse. So, you know, with this card, I kind of feel like, you know, you're wanting to have fun, but you just don't really necessarily have the resources right now, or the energy, or the availability to have fun. And then we have the Five of Swords. There's still quite a bit of sort of fighting. It could be internal fighting, you fighting with your own ego. It could be external fighting, you are letting go and walking away from something there. And then we have the Ace of Cups, a beautiful renewal, brand new energy, career change, ace, right? We have 5 with the 5 here. The Sun, the 10, the completion energy. This is also 37. This is another 10. Not uncommon when we have change to have the 5, which is the instability, is right in the center of your reading. To have aces, something new, and then to have 10 energy, the culmination of things. So you're right on target here, doing beautiful work, Aquarius. But throughout the month of April, looks like, focus on the availability and the desire to have fun. Allow yourself to be a little flaky, if need be, with the Sun. Maybe you don't have as much energy as you would like, but you want to, But with the 5 of Swords, and that let go, walk away from the situation in order to resolve it. Try not to get too engaged in battles of will. I'm right, you're wrong. This person is so wrong. Well, maybe they are, but it doesn't change the fact that you're still not happy, right? You're still wanting to change. It's not about the other person. It's not always easy to recognize that in the moment, but with the 5 of Swords here, truly being encouraged to put down your sword and just walk away. Agree to disagree and move on. It's not going to serve you, Aquarius, to prove that you're right in whatever this is. It's a clash of wills, a clash of egos there. Do your best to recognize where your own egoic needs for appreciation, validation, even the money possibly, are triggered. And so do your best to say, okay, you know what, I'm really getting triggered with this individual, this situation. I'm just going to take a breath, move on, agree to disagree, agree that this is not the right situation for me or the right battle to get with. It doesn't mean you're going to change your whole career necessarily. For some of you, it may just be that you change the way in which you're working, right? Everyone's working a little differently right now for the most part. And then we have the Ace of Cups, something new coming in that's more heart-centered, that feels better to you. A brand new beginning. Sometimes a renewal of something as well. Let me get, it's going to vary for everybody. Everyone has different jobs and does different work in the world. But there is a big shift occurring for you, Aquarius. Let's just take a peek at your money. Remember, what if everything was always working out for me? For me, Aquarius. What if everything was always working out in my favor? I don't have to judge anything as right or wrong. Just know that it's for me. It's in my favor. For my soul's growth. For my expansion. For my understanding. That's cool, It's a very different perspective. Okay, so regarding your money, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the 3 of Cups in reverse. Well, be careful of overspending here with the 3 of Cups in reverse. Being too generous to others or going out and probably not going out, but spending too much on others, right? And then we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse regarding your money. Another 10 energy here. Keep an eye on your money, right? With the 3 of Cups in reverse and the Wheel in reverse, make sure that you're keeping your hand on the tiller, right? You're not overspending, not indulging others or yourself too much. It's kind of hard sometimes when we're home to not overindulge. Keep an eye on this. Keep your revenue sources. Keep an eye on your revenue sources. Keep an eye on your money. Doesn't mean that bad things are going to happen. It just means that you aren't meant to trust to luck right now with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse around your money. So keep an eye on things. Things are shifting and changing. You're wanting to make a change in the way that you work, or the way that you, or the work that you do in the world. But I would say for the month of April, Aquarius, keep an eye on things. Keep an eye on the financial end of things. Keep that hand on the tiller. Check in daily with your money. Check in on the accounts. Don't just trust that, the credit card companies or the institutions are going to make the corrections, or work with you. Make sure you put in the paperwork. You call the institutions or whatever. Things are a little chaotic right now, and many financial institutions are trying to work with people and be lenient and all of that. But you have to put in the effort as well around that. So keep an eye on things. Okay, Aquarius, I hope that you find that helpful. Again, you're welcome to listen to or watch your Sun, Moon, and Rising to get additional clarity. I have some meditation recordings out if you would like to listen to those. They're here on the YouTube channel as well as on the podcast. And I don't know, I guess that's it for right now. I wish you much love as always, Aquarius. Talk to you soon.